Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to lifecyclisttv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with that random noise.
Bob. I don't know.
I mean, hey, that accurate. Random.
I didn't think of it. I
what
just did it.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
You just did it.
I just did it.
I love that the first noise that came to mind was like, was there like a chicken in there?
I don't know what it was.
A little bit?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen to it.
I mean, while you had an out-of-body experience there, you just completely separated. You let go, and just whatever happened, happened. Oh, there you go. Okay. This performative art.
Thank you.
Here at LAGTV. Bottom left. Method acting. Bottom left, random. The red Protoss, and in the top left, I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell if this is like an actual legitimate Slavic type deal or some shit, or Russian character of some kind, or that's supposed to be just using the character for a reverse N or an H or some shit. I'm just gonna call him Ma'am.
All right, ma'am. Sounds good. Random and Ma'am.
Blue Zerg.
We've got a cannon rush happening here. Okay, so he's canceled these. Now, the reason why he put those down is in case he did pull the drones, he could completely wall off, still get the cannon. Once he realized they weren't coming, he canceled those and then put down a gateway. Random knows what the hell he's doing, because a gateway here is going to have more HP, and it's also going to be able to produce units as well, and you're still going to be able to get that wall off if you need to. Now he doesn't have to worry about it because this cannon is finishing up. He's got another cannon here. He needs to be careful to not overcompensate with too many cannons, because he is up against Zerg, and you're just not going to be able to get too deep. He's going to have to cancel this one. Beautifully done. And he has to start getting gas. Look at this. He's getting... Wow! Wow!
This is a man who has done this before, Mr. Black.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here for it.
At least once.
He's in trouble. Like, Ma'am is in trouble here. Like, he has got... No spine crawlers are down. Zealots are being chronoed out. You're going to see him put down a core.
Double gas.
There it is. He's starting the wall off in case he has to go ahead and expand in behind this. I would not be wasting any energy with the Zealot down here. He needs to just poke the drones, sit inside these little nuggets, not get... No. See, there's your first mistake. Right there. That's your first mistake. That's going to buy him a bit of time. Now he knows. He'll probably put down a couple of spine crawlers now in behind, which would be smart. Okay.
Does he think that there's another Zealot?
No, I think
somewhere?
he was just accidentally right-clicking on another drone, and they were all trying to get at a drone and not the mineral line. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens.
Well, the queen
He's
is
rattled,
out.
Mr. Black. He's rattled. His cage is rattled.
A little rattled, yeah. Another Zealot is coming out.
Not a single spine crawler.
No, still not. And you know the Stalkers are coming here now, too. He is chrono boosting out this, and now he's starting to build in behind here. Second gas going down, getting back on that pro production, and here comes the Stalker. Very well played. He's not sending this Zealot into death. I don't know where he's going with it. If you're going to try and scout around the map, perhaps doing it with the probe and not the Zealot, because you're going to want the Zealot there, because the Stalker's going to start poking down on the Queen. You're going to want to use that Zealot to get up close and or bait to bring him back into where the cannons are. The roaches are now out, so this attack is going to basically end. I would honestly get one more Stalker and start double poking and almost forcing them to go into all of these cannons. So there it is. There's the second Stalker. But once that other Stalker's done, that's it. You need to then get your Robo down or a start. Look at this. Come on.
Oh, he's on it. He's already on it.
Yeah, all right.
A question for you, Mr. Black, though. Like, if you're in a scenario here and you see that the Zerg that you're up against it has not committed to any spine crawlers early enough, is it viable that if you kept the Bob here, like you were saying, for example, that you just put down, like, a shield battery and then just commit to this shit and not, try to overdo it back at home? Like, I feel like if they don't commit to spine crawlers, you probably could just try to close it.
I mean, you could. It just depends. It really does. Like, this is
like,
not
if I
like
saw
a shield.
spines, I wouldn't.
Yeah, like a shield battery in this position, like when he's got roaches, is not going to do much. Like, he's He's gonna like one volley off the shield battery, or even just focus on that Artosis. I actually like what Random did here. Yeah. Because he was building up in behind here the whole time. He's now got a Robo out. He's going to start chrono boosting out Immortals. He's going to be able to hold this, and now the Zerg is essentially all in. The mistake that Random made was losing that Zealot early on when he could have kept it in these little nooks and not only got your scouting information, but he could have been slowly attacking, you know, the drones until the Queen popped, which would have given him a little bit more time for that Stalker to come out, which has allowed Mam to kind of build up a little bit more units. And the fact that, you know, he didn't get a spine crawler or two is allowing him to get another queen, is allowing him to get up roaches a little bit more. So to answer the question, I think what Random is doing is the right thing. This Artosis pylon makes me a little nervous. I know he does have another one back here, but that's going to shut down, I think, this your gateway, which will be a problem. This stuff will still be up.
Close.
But yeah, I would prefer to see him a couple more shield batteries in behind here if need be. This Zerg is pretty much all in, right? There goes that. So now he can't build any more units without getting another pylon. He's also supply blocked and really needs to get out another Immortal. And he also has to be aggressive with this. You have enough here to push out. There's no point in being in behind all of this and allowing Mam here to constantly poke and hurt you. You know, get a War Prism out and just, like use your Guardian Shield. Start using Force Fields. You have enough here to take this fight. Like, even the Stalkers could just be poking right now. There you go. Just be more aggressive. You've got what it takes here. Make sure that Immortal is in behind. Look, again, he's getting bluffed by Mam. You've got enough. You've got the unit composition. This one Immortal is going to do damage. Pop another Guardian Shield and keep doing damage, you know? Build more stuff back here. You're sitting on 500 minerals. Put a cannon here. Put a shield battery here more so. You know, have that extra little bit of regeneration on your shields while you're being aggressive here. The longer he keeps getting poked and losing a Stalker here and there, he's not actually going to be able to take this fight. In fact, he's almost at the point now where he can't take the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think he could. Not with the shield battery has no energy left. He's got enough for one force field to stem the flow.
Yep.
Pushed back off of that force field to be able to. Can't get. Well, he doesn't. Does he have enough energy? He might have enough for one more in that sentry.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, just enough. But yeah, I mean, this is. He's got a second Immortal now, and that is a lot of work to be done. No Guardian Shield goes up there, unfortunately. There is a Ravager that is on his deathbed right now. That Immortal can't die. He needs that to live. Yep. Oh, that is a terrible loss. And both of them are here really making some small micro mistakes.
Yep.
And Random now forcing himself to be able to be way more engaged than he was. He needed this level of engagement when the numbers were more in his favor. And now with this Immortal now has popped his shield. He's got no battery left, energy really to speak of. But one Immortal could do it if he is good with it. But the Zerg is, as you said, more or less all in. We got 4 more roaches on the way. Another Immortal pops. Another one is in production. We're chronoing the fuck out of it.
I mean, I think this is game over.
He's doing his best.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he can focus down on these Immortal, he needs to just, he needs to stutter step in. He's allowing the Zealots to do way too much damage. He needed to stutter step forward and focus down on these Immortals that were about to die, and he didn't do that, and now these 2 Immortals are about to put in some serious work. Well played there by Random here in the last second when the game was just about to end, and Man couldn't, it is a bit of a reset here. So, you know, well played there by Zerg, managing to come back into this. Random sitting on way too many minerals. At no point should Mam have done this much damage like this. Just no point. He needed to be more aggressive. He needed to put down more shield batteries. He needed to build more gateways. He just needed to spend minerals. He was under so much pressure. He was making all the right decisions early on with the cheese, not overextending. He made all the right steps in behind here, but then when the attack came to him, it's like he just froze up. He didn't know exactly what to do, and he just borderline trapped himself in his own base when he had enough units to go out there and push, and at the very bare minimal, push Mam backwards, and he's doing it again. At this point, you've got 3 Immortals. You don't want to wall yourself in. Go out there, put your Zealots in the front, and start ripping asshole. What are you doing?
Does he have charge yet? I don't think so.
No way.
There's been too much going on for him to get to charge. Charge would be huge for him right now if he's going to be this heavy into Immortals. He's got a 4th Immortal now, Mr. Black. and you have to get out there and do some work now. The Zerg, seeing a 4th Immortal, even 3, he's got to know that there's no way he can do this. He's wasting his time. He should be preparing back at home for doing some sort of defense himself. You can go and just start streaming some zealots. There's the charge now in production. You know what this is indicative of, Mr. Black? This is indicative of somebody, we've seen this before, where they've really nailed the mechanical opening of the cheese. They've done it enough. They know how to do everything, right up to the point where there's some confrontation, and then you start, you know, the wheels could fall off a little bit, you start to make mistakes, and that's fine. We can see that his micro is not complete dog shit in the thick of it. It's just that, you know, the brain, his brain starts to short circuit a bit.
Oh my goodness.
when it gets rough.
Like, why didn't he just not go and counter? You know what your opponent has, and now when he waits longer, his opponent is going to transition into a lot of speedlings. Like, this isn't enough yet, but he's going to get a shit ton of speedlings because Immortals are terrible against them. Yeah, you've got a fair amount of Zealots. I mean, he still should win this game. I mean, his unit composition destroys the Zerg. This is a better engagement. It almost seems like Mam is over this game now.
I think Mam is actually making some mistakes here because Random up to this point here in the last probably, let's say, 3 minutes or so specifically, has clearly shown that he does not want to go out and get too active. And the Zerg is not accomplishing anything at all by being down here except losing units, and has been sitting on what was ostensibly 3 base with no production on the 3rd base for ages. I think Mam actually threw the opportunity to get massively ahead here, showing an opponent that was not willing to really go out and do some work. And he had enough, Mam had enough units that even if he was doing a defense at home, he had his queens, his transfuses. I don't think Random would have been able to do much until he hit that 4th Immortal plus another whole batch of Zealots, and even then it would have been difficult, and Mam probably could have had even more because the production quality would have been, and amount would have gone through the roof. So both gentlemen showing a little bit of cracks in the armor as to try to do some work here, trying to shut down this 3rd. Yeah. That's a lot. Random is now in the position with the 4 Immortals. Those Zealots put in a lot of work. The Ravagers are still doing their work as well. Yeah, if they back up now, they could do a little bit of kiting here because there's nothing in the front line, but he's committing entirely to this line. He's going to catch one more Immortal.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he gets out with 1 HP, and that's huge because everything now is huge.
Yeah, I mean, he should have never have backed up with those Immortals. You back up this 1 Immortal. You back up the 1 Immortal. Let the 3 other ones put in work. Like, you know, and look at this. Again, it's like
there's the charge lots.
It's like the guy can stutter step, but it's almost like he can't stutter step with 2 separate sets of units. It's like he's got to use it all at once or nothing. And like these little things really add up in the engagements. Now we've got a lot of Zerglings out there. The creep spread is spreading. We've got the Hydra out. He did do a little hit squad, almost killed off that 3rd base, didn't manage to do it. But now this unit composition is getting extra scary. The Archon is out, so those Lings are rendered almost useless, especially with the charge lots. And he's got 2 High Templar ready to storm the tits out of the Zerg army. Very back and forth game. Both players playing well, making some mistakes, but I guess that's what makes these games a little bit more exciting.
Well, and, the mistakes are what's keeping this dream alive right now. The back and forth, you know, the little stuff in between. I'm going to give both of these guys, props. It's been a very active game. This has not been like a go home, mass up, go out, fight in the middle, go home, mass up. You know, they've been pretty active, with Mam especially being very aggressive, perhaps to his detriment, really. That observer catching that there is another wave of units coming down the map here. That's not quite enough Speedlings to be doing anything, and at this point, I'd like to see some Banelings, given the fact that he knows there's charge lots on the field, but we're not seeing any Banelings. You can't attack that.
No.
That is a Protoss death ball. And really, Random now
he needs to
just A move. Yeah. That wins the game. That group of units, he sees everything here with the Observer, cross the map, press A, and win.
Yeah, and he better go and do this before there's a shit ton of Lurker out there. I'm surprised that Mam has not immediately teched into Lurker tech. I don't know why Random is fixated on sitting and just being defensive. I mean, Mam is buying time. Like, yes, he's losing some Lings here and there, but now he's on 3 base. He's now going for Hive Tech. The Spire is going. I don't know what Random is doing here. Is he trying to just get 200 before he moves out? Because this unit composition is absolutely deadly. And the thing is there's only 3 units that can really attack air if you're not counting the 2 High Templar. He needs to go out there and do something with this unit composition before Mam makes a huge transition. And next thing you know, you got nothing that can shoot air, and you're in a world of trouble.
Yeah, that we had two changelings there go down, and he's got the overseer here, but the two changelings would have spotted this army, and he's positioning right now. The changeling's chilling in the fucking line. He's chilling now, and Mam has taken position at the ramp. We don't have Lurker yet.
No, this is over.
Which is crazy, which
yeah.
means this is basically an A move here, and I'm shocked given how much time Mam has had to tech.
Yeah.
And to put something together, I'm actually kind of surprised that there isn't more
for
going on
Ultras,
here. We have 10 more Hydra, 10 more, Ultras Den, 10 more Hydra on the way, but not with this army.
Oh, it's game over. This is easy. This is an easy game over. You don't stand a chance.
Storm goes down. Now we don't. Is this pre-hotfix? This has got to be pre-hotfix. Hotfix was just like last night. So
yeah. No.
So
I think this is. No,
is this hotfix?
I had to load this up, so I think this is pre. Yeah.
Okay, because for those of you who are watching this, there was the patch. We finally got new replays from last week. You'd heard us talk about that. And then they hotfixed like last night.
Yeah.
And so we're a little all over the place, and it was Storm that got targeted in that hotfix, and so that does make this relevant, as the Storm just eats away at most of Random Zone units, but it doesn't matter because he's got so many of them, and he takes the dub in a very back and forth game that really both gentlemen
they both
could have won at different points of the game for sure.
For sure, and Mam really made a mistake by just it bought a whole bunch of time, but then just did a whole bunch of teching.
Didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, just did teching and upgrades, but didn't make any units. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're going for Ultralist? Do you not see the army that your opponent has? What's going on in your mind?
Ultra's a weird tech tree.
Just get lurkers and, get lurkers, CC some, force some engagements, go after the observers, and then expand and go into Ultras. What are you doing?
I don't even think he needed that. I think that at the 10 to 12 minute mark, when he had so many Zerglings after he had already seen once that there were 9 speed lots now, he had the charge. Just convert into Banelings and then go down and let all those speed lots just fucking get melted. And then it's just your Ravagers versus Immortals, which is rough, but he had the numbers at that point in the game.
Yeah.
And it probably wouldn't have mattered, but he kept committing. And then Ultras is an interesting. I saw Spire as well.
He didn't know what he wanted to do.
It just feels like Mam was a little bit. He didn't really know where to go. And indecision, as you've seen me playing 2v2s, will fuck you. And you bite the pillow when indecision comes knocking.
Oh, he bit the pillow. Yeah. No courtesy spit. Just what was that?